The case of a Hurley man with a long history of harassing women is now closed.
70-year-old Greg Farrar should be spending his first night in jail tonight. He was charged with sexual contact without consent after groping a woman back in August. Today, he was sentenced for that crime. Keloland's Renee Ortiz was at the sentencing and joins us now with what was said in court. Good evening, Renee.
Good evening. Greg Farrar's criminal history goes back close to 30 years. In 1998, he was charged with 63 counts of harassing and stalking 11 women. Since then, multiple women have told us those behaviors continued. His sentencing today was for his latest victim, an elderly woman from Freeman.
Greg Farrar was not at the Hutchinson County Courthouse for his sentencing, but many of his past victims were present to show their support for the latest victim.
Since Mr. Farrar's actions, I have quit all volunteer jobs, installed security cameras around my house, and never leave the doors unlocked. When I step out of my house, my first thought is, will I see him driving around? Is he following me without me being aware? Will he show up at a local store to harass me again?
On August 14th, Farrar knocked on the woman's door and asked if her house was for sale. Freeman Police Chief Jonathan Slevin also spoke today.
She told me that it had escalated very quickly into him asking her for a hug. At the time, she didn't think of anything of that and allowed him to do so. And then things escalated from there with him touching and groping her and trying to kiss her.
Farrar claims the kiss was mutual.
Mr. Farrar had entered a benefit of the bargain, an Alfred plea to the court, basically a no contest plea. At no point in time has he openly admitted as to anything that happened.
It is equally troubling to the court that he did not step up and take responsibility and plead guilty. An apology to a victim for a set of circumstances that were troubling to the victim is a far cry from an acknowledgement of wrongdoing, which he has not done and has continually attempted to not do.
The judge sentenced him to 365 days in jail with 185 days suspended based on certain conditions. Farrar was booked into the Davidson County Jail less than an hour ago.